Hello guys, my name is Fox and welcome to part 19 of our Axum campaign in Crusader Kings 2. Let's continue. So in the previous episode we've done a war for the Council of Damot, which was the last Malphysite province in here, and we're now waiting for the host to arrive to give him a fight. He actually has a pretty sizable army, which I'm kind of not really thrilled about, but we should be able to handle him if we were to raise all the armies. I should probably raise all of my armies right now, because we're in the defensive war. My vassals actually not gonna mind having them standing up or standing. The only problem would be they probably would need to pay money for my personal troops. So yeah, that's fine. And this guy already declared like quite a long time ago, so he should be somewhere close to our provinces. By the way, where are we combining? No, that's a little bit too far away. Let's go and get to a sap. And disband this fleet, because fleets are the most expensive thing in here. And yeah, in the previous episode I've been thinking about who I should attack, and I really want to get rid of Abyssinia, but the only CBs I have on them is freaking Holy Wars. And considering how small the duchies are in this goddamn kingdom, I would need to declare Holy Wars like 6 goddamn times, because every single province in here is like from different duchy, except these two. So I would need to have like 5 Holy Wars to just dismantle Abyssinia, and each Holy War is gonna provide a way for these guys to join on the side of Abyssinia. Everyone at court loves my dog, especially children. Okay, so my sons and grandsons are actually happy about the dog being here. That's cool. Okay, actually, we have 5,000 troops altogether right now. Abyssinia has 3.3, Alodia 1.7. Yeah, if all of these guys were to join, it's still gonna be kind of problematic. It would be nice if Abyssinia were to like change its religion somehow. Then it would be really useful. Yeah, these guys shouldn't be upset about me standing or raising levies because of defensive war. And there is an army, yeah, so I was right about them being close. Let's go and get, I think... Actually, they haven't entered mountainous areas yet, so we might go and give some role to these flat terrain experts. And the flanker, and myself, or actually we do have aggressive guy in here. Let's actually get an aggressive guy in the middle, and these flat guys on the sides. And we might as well go and try to like engage in Akkordat. Tamirat of Sunni Uprising has declared... Oh my goodness, Sunni Uprising is always a fucking pain in the butt. Look at the size of the army. Oh well, they should actually lose a lot of troops this time, so I might just go and ignore them for a couple of months or years. So Akkordat, it is desert, so yeah, flat terrain exports should do pretty well in there, and we have bigger numbers on our side, so yeah, we should be totally fine. Should crush them like no problem. And we only lost like 100 troops in this battle, and they lost half of their army. Is there a way you're gonna just go and surrender right now, considering them receiving second war score? Oh, hello there, Abyssinia. You actually decided to declare a war on me by yourself. Okay, that was unexpected. But fine. I'm gonna go and crush your army before you're gonna be able to assemble it properly, if you want so. I have set my eyes on a title, but Spymaster Lebna has advised me to forget about the title, saying I would invoke too much wrath if I tried to claim it. King Bertha gains intrigue advice. 80% of me gets an ambitious. Oh yeah, ambitious is a really nice trait. And I fucking didn't got it with 80% chance. Oh, by the way, I took a river crossing in this engagement. That's kind of stupid, but we're still handling it fine. Abyssinia, I don't know what you've been thinking. Maybe you've been thinking that this Sunni Uprising gonna weaken me, but... Yeah, it was a pretty stupid declaration from your side. I guess my man and I have trouble finding a battlefield where our XP would blah blah blah. Yeah, I've noticed that you're not been getting a contract for an eternity. And unfortunately our rations is now running low. So I could rather pay him, or I could become cruel and not. Sure, I'm gonna pay you, but you're gonna freaking give it back. Bastard. You're a lazy god. Lazy god? No. I wanted to say lazy cunt, but it's a little bit too rude. 5th of February, 8th of February. Okay, let's go and catch this. 900 stacks then. Yeah, we just... Oh, okay. This is starting to get ridiculous. I know we get to Sunni Prize and then a freaking war from Abyssinia, but come on. Is it Fatimids themselves or is it one of their vassals? It's one of their vassals. The one who we already beat, so... Let's hope we're gonna be able to do it again. I think I wouldn't mind giving Abyssinia a white piece, considering that this guy is actually now in here. There's quite high chances that this one, Sunni guy, would beat my Sunni uprising just because he's stupid. And I like really like to engage all the rebel factions, even not in their territory, all the time. So I might just wait for him to assemble his armies, especially considering that his army is not really that sizable, and I do have enough money to raise a mercenary band if needed. So I would really like to finish this one war, but this guy does still have an army, and it's kind of problematic. Oh well, let's just go and kill them all. Or actually, you're not gonna be able to siege down my capital in quickly enough before Chicken Wars are gonna kill you, so I'm just gonna ignore your army, not to lose any of my troops. Abyssinia, we already have 55% war score. He would be giving me white peace, but enforcing demands would be even better. So I wouldn't mind enforcing demands on this guy. Moreover, we have received news that Count Tekle has chosen to go into hiding in order to try to foil a plot against his life. Okay, why do I care about that? I don't know. I almost thought that someone is trying to kill me and I'm going into hiding, but apparently not. Okay, at least one of my sons became a freaking decent person, a brilliant strategist. Cool. And what about the younger one? What's happening with his religion or a culture? Nothing's happening with his culture, but he's the one who became a brilliant strategist. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna kill Abyssinian army. Oh, we're no longer stressed. Your faithful hunting dog is always around and always happy to see you. Cool. I would be stressed, actually, considering what clusterfuck is happening right now with all of these wars. Oh, and Fatimids have a pretty huge revolt on their side, or in their country. What this is about? War against tyranny. Okay. These revolts against tyranny are pretty bullshit all the time, so I don't think it's gonna destabilize their realm at all. Also, we each capture some bishop. That's cool. So, about this Sunni guy, what we're gonna be doing with him? Am I gonna allow him to get his army together? He already got his army together. Okay, that's fine. Are you gonna be engaging my rebels? Because I would be... I would appreciate it quite a lot if you were to. Or if they were to engage you by themselves. I know you're like the same religion. Actually, you're not even the same religion. These guys are Sunni uprising and you're Shia. So you're like opposing each other. So that should make it even more likely for you to engage each other. By the way, there goes the host war. You go away. You only have 200 ducats. Oh, come on. Couldn't you come with more? Oh well, we're still gonna banish you anyways, because we would need money for for the mercenary companies probably. Oh, and you're bringing even more troops. Okay, that's probably the time when we raise mercenary band. So, you're now going to Harar. Yeah, you're not trying to engage these guys. That's pretty disappointing. Oh well, let's go and get a mercenary band. 4600 should be pretty fine. Their composition is pretty weak, with mostly infantry. Should I just go and, like, hire my own band? They're actually kind of more expensive than the rest. But their composition is a little bit better because of the... Actually, not really. Yeah, let's just go and get a regular one. Let's go and try to get best leaders. It's gonna be plains. So, we have aggressive guy. We have mountains, who's me. Flat terrain, flanker. Yeah, this flat terrain guys definitely need to be at least on the flanks. And in the middle... Yeah, let's just gonna get this aggressive guy. And let's gonna try to kill your army before it's gonna get any bigger. 85 against 600. What's your composition? Light? Oh, you have a lot of heavy infantry. But so do we. And we do have more cavalry, so we should be able to handle you no problem. I think. Yeah, one of your flanks is fallen. It should be a fine battle. Abyssinia. I guess I'm gonna just come back and kill your army one more time. Just to try to get some extra war score from you and try to enforce demands. Just get this sweet moral authority and also ducats. What would actually happen if I were to redeclare war on you right after crushing you? It would definitely make it a lot easier for me to capture your lands, but I don't know if this guy is gonna join or not. A deceased noble from a former enemy court asked for permanent hospitality. No. What's the point? I know I probably could, like, maybe use some of your claims or something if you have any, but no, I'm not paying 40 ducats for that. Definitely not worth so much. Are we getting second war score on the Abyssinian side? We already do? Or it doesn't matters anymore, but... Should we be finishing this war right now? Probably yes. I do have other problems to deal with currently, so I guess we're not gonna be redeclaring Abyssinia like right this second. Especially considering that to do this I would need to stand down my armies. And I don't really want to do that right now. So we got some of our money back, we got some of our moral authority. Talking about moral authority, how's the religion spread looking? Doesn't really spread much in a couple of few episodes. I've noticed that this province managed to get converted, which is really nice. Also, these armies are standing, which I completely forgot about. Okay, so this guy got crushed, so he's been retracing to like his provinces. He should be coming back at some point now. Excuse me. So what should be nice to do? Yeah, is just wait for his army to come back and just go and crush it again. And that's what we're definitely gonna do right now. And Sunia Prison. They should mostly consist of light infantry. So might as well just go and engage them while we have this mercenary band on the contract. No reason for me to wait for them to lose any armies. So yeah, let's just go and deal with all the problems at the same time. We're gonna engage in the mountain terrain, which is not really helpful, but yeah, there are peasants. They don't really know how to fight, and there's immediate 100% war score. Let's do that. And just for funsies, we're just gonna go and demand your conversion. Because you've been fighting for your religion, but now you're gonna become Jewish, so that's a pretty nice joke, I think. A sudden shouldn't pain strikes your chest. After a moment, again it passes, for now. Okay, I'm getting chest pains. Am I gonna freaking die of heart attack? Because it's possible, and I'm already 50, so... the age is here. Why is this guy's wife not dying? Because he really needs to make babies, but I couldn't really like affect it much. Rabbi, this guy, he's been doing... Oh, says that his extensive medical experience leads him to certain conclusions that your symptoms point to pneumonia. Oh, okay. So apparently you're getting chest pains from pneumonia as well. That's interesting. By the way, I've almost got diagnosed with pneumonia, like this cough and stuff. It wasn't really pneumonia, but it was close to that. And I didn't really have any chest pains, so that's interesting. Rabbi Abid insists that the foul smells of civilization made you sick and ordered you to take daily walks in the wilderness. Okay. Okay, sure. Modern falls of the freaking civilization. We're living in age 8, like in the ancient 8th or 11th century. What kind of freaking false smells you have in there? You don't have any factories or anything? Oh well. Sunni guys are gone. These guys mostly gone, and we're getting second war score. What are we sieging down here? Excuse me? What the heck is this? I can already ignore is irritation or whether we're getting cough. Yeah, with pneumonia you're definitely gonna be coughing a lot. What belongs to what? Oh, so one of these mosques actually belong to Fatimids. Okay, and I'm getting a fever. But we already got the excellent symptom treatment, so let's hope we're not gonna die from all of that, right? Health -1, health minus 0.2, health -2. Oh, that's getting a lot of health penalties. But I think I could seek for treatment one more time, right? No, I can't. I actually can. But would it get replaced? Would this treatment gonna get replaced or not? Because we do have symptom treatment, but is it gonna be a different modifier for illness treatment or something? Just in case, let's go and seek treatment. He will do his best. Oh, excuse me? I've noticed pneumonia in the description. To combat their fever, Rebbe wrapped urine in wet pieces of linen cloth, hoping it would relieve the worst of the heat. Oh, so I actually made it worse because he had great symptom treatment, like +2 health, but now I only have +1. It's strange it got replaced, especially with the worst modifier, huh? I probably should not have clicked this button, but who knew? Oh well. And I've inherited Damot. This guy didn't manage to make any babies in time. Oh well. Let's go and give it to someone else. Oh, he also... yeah, he was our steward. Let's go and try to give this to someone with high stewardship, even though it's probably not gonna make you into powerful vassal, but still. And... yeah, talking about powerful... what started as, out as a mere cough has now turned into shaking chills, shortness of breath, and stabs of fear pain. It's just you have contracted pneumonia. Okay. That's pretty terrible, I would say. Pneumonic. Health -4. And from this treatment we only have +1 health. Okay. The chances are quite high that we're just gonna die. By the way, we need some powerful vassals in the council. But we don't really have that many of them in here. And I guess Steward also not gonna be one of them. Oh well. Your court physician has come to see you and offer treatment for your illness. Tested treatment. Comfortable in current state. Yeah, let's go and get the tested treatment. And you also need to collect taxes, by the way. I actually feel better. Successful treatment. Health +2. Okay. That should help actually a lot. Health +2. And... oh, it got replaced again. So... treatment modifiers are not stacking. That's, I guess, nice to know, but it's more health than it was before, so... let's hope it's gonna be higher chances for us to survive. Because... surviving pneumonia without, like, antibiotics in 11th century is probably a little bit problematic. Okay, there goes the war with this guy. 800 ducats he's gonna pay to me. And also gonna lose some of his moral authority and piety, which is really nice. That's great. I guess now we could disband all the other stuff. Like our mercenary band. And our armies. And that should be it. And looks like, after all of these wars, we actually made money. Or rather didn't lose it. Which is really great. We might go and as well spend it on something like upgrading our capital. Ethiopian drilling grounds. 500 ducats. Sure. Some extra I take for our light infantry. I don't know if it's gonna affect much, but I really hope so. And yeah, we actually have some leftover prisoners. Might as well go and ransom you. But our vassals, I think, still gonna stay in prison. Just in case you've been considering, like, rebellion or something. Oh, and I've actually survived pneumonia. Really? Okay. Especially at the age of 50. That's great. I guess props to my court Rebbe for being able to handle it. By the way, where are you currently proselytizing? In Massawa. Still not Jewish? Okay, that's fine. So, Abyssinia, have you managed to recover from this war? Not completely, you only have 2k troops. And I have more than that. Should I just go online and like declaring a holy war on you? Because I definitely need to cease to exist. Oh, I actually have a claim on WAG myself. I might as well go and use it while we have it. Because... yeah, I would need to declare war on WAG at some point anyways. And if it's gonna be a holy war, it's gonna be really annoying. But with claim, no one could really join on your side. Sure, let's just go and claim Wag while we have this claim still. And yeah, I'm gonna raise my vassal troops, even though they're probably gonna upset about that. But it's the modifier already gone away while we've been in defensive war, so it shouldn't be really too high, or at least I hope so. What I also hope for... Oh, this guy's gonna be able to catch parts of my armies, which is kind of not what I would like to happen. 4th of March, 3rd of March. Okay, so you could run away. I also could really hope that I wouldn't need to have any mercenaries to win this particular war. Because yeah, his army is quite weak. Because I've already crushed it like a couple of months ago. Yeah, and we do have like 5,000 troops, so we should be able to handle this war pretty easily. And for now, it's actually time for me to go break, guys. So I'm gonna do this, and we're gonna continue in the next episode. So, if you enjoyed watching this, you could leave a like, if you want to see more, subscribe, and if you want to leave a comment, definitely do it. And I would answer as soon as I could. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.